this is a factor meal. I'm no longer using this meal prep company, not because their food was horrible. Their food was great. Their meals have been on point. Every single order, every single meal that I've tasted was really delicious. A lot of flavor. What I also like about is their variety. Their foods are not overly dressed with cheese like some other meal prep companies. Their ingredients are great. The meals are great. This one I'm eating is shredded chicken taco bowl. So good. Welcome back to my channel, where the last time I showcased my meal prep, it was meal prep on a budget. This meal prep is I am what I eat. And let me show you what I have for this time around. I have 3 pounds of beef chuck and 3 pounds of chicken breast. Now I'm going to pair that with a variety of vegetables. So I have soluble and insoluble fiber. I'm going to go ahead and steam up these broccoli with bell peppers and onions. And then I have in this brown bag butternut squash, so that'll be able to give it a nice good sweet flavor. This is going to be like a substitution for a sweet potato or potato, so it still gives you that sweet taste, that nutty flavor as well. So that's going to be added to my meals. And then for my substitution of carbohydrates, I'm going with cauliflower risotto and a butternut squash risotto. And guess what? On top of that, all this just cost me under 70 bucks. So I know a lot of you out there are always finding it difficult to meal prep or think that meal prep is too expensive. Well, here's my receipt, and I'm gonna go really up close. $64 and some change. Enough of this talking. I gotta start slicing and dicing, preparing this stuff. So let's go. All right, guys, so what you wanna do is, when you get your chicken, is defat it. It is a good sized chicken breast. And to be honest with you, this is $3.99 a pound on Tuesdays at this grocery store. So let's go ahead and start preparing these. I'm gonna set this on the grill to cook. I'm going to show you how they maintain their moisture after you grill, because people complain that, oh, my chicken comes out dry. That's because they slice into the chicken. You got to leave the chicken whole in order for you to keep it moist. There's so much sugar out in the market, and it's causing lots of health issues because people are not controlling their sugar cravings. By me being able to meal prep, it keeps my sugar cravings under control, and it keeps my gut running strong. In this review, the dose makes the poison. Evidence suggests that diets high in added sugar promote the development of obesity, and the impact of sugar consumption remains controversial. See, it looks like the grill is ready. It's important to remember not to overcook the chicken. So keeping the temperature low throughout the entire time will keep the chicken from drying up. Come back to this. I like to work on the meats first, because since they take a little bit longer in prepping, that's what I work with first. Once I get them all prepped, started to cook, like the chicken already is started to cook, and then I start working my way down. So my next is going to be the patties I'm going to make from these ground beef chucks. The other reason why I got beef chuck is because it's $3.99 a pound. You can't beat that. So I got 3 pounds. Prepping usually takes about a good 2 hours. That's if I'm not distracted. I like to be focused. I like to get this done, because honestly, I got other shit to do. You can't be meal prepping for 5 hours. Who's got time for that? Place in there, place in there, place in there. I'm gonna scoop this up. Back to my complete seasoning. Let's get a nice good amount, because now we're gonna mesh. and create individual patties. Don't worry about slicing it to the meat and worrying how much they weigh right now. The main goal is just get the patties ready and get them cooking. So I just finished checking on the chicken. It's been flipped. Next process of getting the patties ready, on spreading the grill out to cook the patties as well. The chicken will be done by then. Then I'll bring the chicken out, slice the chicken up so that way it can fit into individual containers. Do the same thing with the patties when the patties are done, so they fit in individual containers. I will weigh my meat so I know how many ounces of meat each meal will have as well, because that's important. With that being said, I got more work to do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well cooked chicken. And I got my beef chuck. All right, I got the food scale out. So let's go ahead and weigh out our chicken and see what we get. Oh, come on. There we go. Gonna turn off on me as soon as I put the chicken on. All right, my goal is somewhere between, there we go. No, that's a little bit too much. 6.8 ounces. Let's go ahead and slice that up. Let's see what we got. 6 ounces. Awesome. The same thing with the beef. Let's see what we get. 4.5. Let's go with 5 ounces for this meat. A slight change in plan. I had this in the pantry, and this is a chickpea rotini. Now these are great substitution from your typical pasta you would find at the grocery store. You can find this one as well. Other brands make it. This one is by Barilla. They actually have now their own chickpea pasta brand. And what's good about these is that they're high in satiation because of the fiber content and also protein. Pan's already going. The water needs to boil with salt. And I'm gonna go and my healthy fats are going to come from my avocados in the morning when I have my fresh breakfast every day. So when I have a whole Haas avocado, and my breakfast is the bomb. If you haven't seen me on my Instagram where I'm posting pictures of my, everybody loves it at the office. So 14 meals in under 70 bucks. Wholesome, nutrient dense, high in protein, high in fiber, low in carb, very low in sugar, nutrient dense meals. In a meal prep company, one of these will cost you anywhere between $10, $12 a plate. This, just about $6 a meal. I'm gonna have my breakfast with each one each day, giving me a total of 3 meals. I may look at my numbers for protein and make sure I am hitting my protein. I may add additional protein that I have there, but other than that, I can't beat this. It's fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in the freezer now, and then the night before I decide to eat the meals, I'm gonna thaw them in the refrigerator, so that way all I have to do is just grab the container, take it with me to go anywhere, and heat it up. Under 70 bucks. I am what I eat. If you need help with weight loss, I'm a certified nutritionist, fitness coach, and personal trainer. I'm here to help. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, stay healthy. I'm CPro.